What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. I know I said last time was the last time, but I didn't want to end without really giving Cosmoem a chance to shine. So hopefully we can get that today. So looking at my opponent's first team, it is Zacian Calyrex. It is Zacian Calyrex, Charizard, Whimsicott, Thundurus, and Indeedee. So we're definitely not going to get this off, but we can still try and put on some pressure. I think Eternatus Lapras is probably our best bet. Let's bring Rillaboom in the back and then Cosmoem, just because we're bringing it. But yeah, this unfortunately does not look like the battle where our little friend is going to be able to sit around and survive while we get off Parasongs. So we're going to keep playing till we get there. That should say something about the video length. Hopefully it's not going to be too long. Worst case, I'll edit it out so the last battle is the one we want. And so for leads, we're going to see Indeedee Calyrex right off the bat, right? Like this is something a little bit scary, but the nice thing... oh God. The main issue is expanding force, right? So what we're going to do is... Okay, so we're going to hope. We're going to actually hope, right? Given this type of team comp, do we expect the Calyrex to be specs? Right? Because if the Calyrex is specs, right, we can bring out Cosmoem. We're going to bring out Cosmoem, and then we're going to go for... I think we have to go for the Resonance. Just because of the fact that it's going to hit too hard with expanding force. I don't think we can survive that. We are going to bring out Cosmoem. Once again, I think that it's so cute how little it is. Definitely make sure to subscribe for Cosmoem. We are working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and we really cannot get there without you. So yeah, we're going to get Lapras nice and big. I think this does give us the best chance of surviving. I'm hoping, like I said, for the expanding force. Just trying to let us get a little bit of survivability, as we're going to see the Follow Me come out. And so the question now is, are you specs or are you sash? We're going to see the expanding force doing not much into either, actually. And we definitely, unfortunately, could have survived normally and set up that Parasong, but it doesn't matter because we don't have access to Gothitelle. So completely ignore that. We will now be able to take hits even better. We want to go for a Cosmic Power and then just go for a Geyser into the Calyrex. Just keep trying to push for that slot, right? We don't really want to give anything away. We are seeing the Follow Me as to be expected. So the question now is, do you go for a... Okay, so you are Astral Barrage, which reveals to me that you are not actually going to be a Specs variant. You are probably Focus Sash, which makes sense, right? We saw the Indeedee having the Siege, so probably suggests to me it's like Eject Button Whimsicott. It could be Mental Herb, but I don't think we're going to see it. I don't think we're going to see probably past the Oh, we could see past the Calyrex. We do get a Cosmic Power off, so I think what we want to do is we want to go for a Teleport to try and get a free switch in into Eternatus, go for another Geyser, still clicking into this Calyrex. The sad part, right, is it still has its Sash intact. As we will see the Helping Hand, so this is probably going to be an Astral Barrage. But more importantly, right, you did not target into my Lapras, so we will be able to fire off a Rain boosted hit, only to probably be knocked out pretty quickly this subsequent turn, right, as we will fire off that big hit. We can, though, bring out Rillaboom. It is going to bring Calyrex down to its Sash, and so what we can do, if we can stop getting Drift, is bring out Rillaboom. Right, because Rillaboom now, at this point, has the ability to go for a Grassy Glide. We do have access to that, what's it called? That Resonance as well, so that can definitely help us out, but I expect, at this point, Calyrex probably should be in a comfortable position to sweep through the rest of this team, especially at +1, but we can still, try and hope for the best. We're going to go for the Grassy Glide into the Calyrex, as well as go for a Freeze Dry into it. I don't expect to get it, given how much that did, we are going to see the follow me come out here. And so what probably is going to happen is you're probably just going to one-shot my Lapras, and then it's going to be a 2v3 where you still have access to Dynamax, most likely a Thundurus. Okay, it's actually not terrible. It's not terrible because we do have the Resonance, which is huge. That still did a lot of damage. That is very bad. We could see a Protect come out from... Okay, so I expect a Zacian to come out. Right, you should bring out Zacian. You should protect the Calyrex and Behemoth Blade into my Rillaboom. The big issue, as some of you have noticed, is our only damage into Zacian is Flamethrower, and there's Reina. So that is really bad. I do, like I said, though, expect to see... yep, there is going to be the Zacian. I do expect a Protect from the Calyrex, just trying to get the one-shot onto the Rillaboom. And now in all honesty, I'm fishing for a burn here. If we can get a win with this team, I would be very happy. We're also like putting ourselves at a disadvantage by bringing Cosmoem. So we're going to go for the Protect here, and we're going to go for the Flamethrower into the Zacian. Like I said, I do expect a Protect from the Calyrex. You could read that. Okay, perfect. We are going to get that right. We should see, like I said, the Blade come out into the Rillaboom. That's going to let us go for a Flamethrower. If we get the burn off onto this Zacian, I think we actually are in pretty good shape, because that should make it so we can survive an incoming hit from it. As Moment of Truth, give us the burn. Survey says no burn. Okay, that's bad. But at this point, probably going to see a switch out of the Calyrex into whatever you have in the back. I'm guessing that that's going to be Thundurus. So I'm thinking it's probably worth going for a high horsepower into the Zacian. Do I want to risk that? Probably not. Right, I'm thinking you're going to switch out. I'm still going to play it safe and go for the Grassy Glide anyway. I'm going to click Flamethrower. I'm going to go into the Zacian slot again, right? We're fishing for that burn. I do expect to see, yep, we're going to see the obvious switch. This should be into a Thundurus coming out, as we are going to see, yep, it is going to be that Thundurus, right, as expected. I could have called this, right? I could have gone for, that did really good damage. I'm going to be very honest here. I am shocked at how much damage that did, as we will see the Blade come out into the Rillaboom. Rillaboom, unfortunately, even with the Resonance, going to go down here. But if we can get the burn, I think if we can get the burn off onto the Zacian, we should have a chance at coming back into this, as that is not a crit. Critical hit. Perfect. Show me the burn animation. No burn. So I'm going to go for... this is tricky, right? I want to go for the Dynamax Cannon into the Thundurus. I'm going to go for the Dynamax Cannon onto the Thundurus. It's going to do a pretty good chunk, especially given how much chip it's already taken. I don't think we can win in terms of, right, we have to outbulk a Zacian and an Eternatus, which, I mean, not an Eternatus, we have the Eternatus. We have to outbulk a Zacian and a Calyrex, so that's a little tricky here. What could happen, though, right, is we have been using Eternatus's pressure, and so if we can force a situation where you run out of PP on, say, Behemoth Blade, because you have used 2 so far, so that is something we have going for us. This is not necessarily over from an endgame point of view. I think it is going to be really tricky, right? We are going to take a lot from the Behemoth Blade. We're going to see a substitute come out from the Zacian. That's totally fine with me, unless this is support Thundurus, as it is going to go jump straight for that Wild Charge. That's actually not a big deal for me. Critical hit, going to hurt a little bit, but we are going to get the knockout on the Dynamax Cannon. And the important part here, right, is the fact that I was going to say it's that you're using PP to hit, but the issue now is we have to survive a max move from the Calyrex, most likely a max Mindstorm, and there's no way we can do that. We can go for a triple protect. That's our out. Our out is we triple protect, waste enough of their PP that we can win when they're forced to use suboptimal moves. But we're going to have to take 3 hits through protect from a Calyrex. That is stab and super effective. So it's pretty over. But you know, it's the last video of series 12. We're going to go for oh, You're not even maxing? We're going to see the blade come out. Oh, we're going to see protect. Okay. So not really sure why going for the protect here. Maybe calling my protect. I'm going to click an attack. Do I protect now? Oh, that's why. Because you can now one-shot me. Now we go for protect. We want to try and stall out some PP here. The issue, right, is we can play this game of protect, attack, as yeah, we are going to see, like I said, the max Calyrex. If we can get off 3 protects, right, that's going to be 6 of your PP off expanding force. Not to mention you already used 1 of them, which means that you still have a non-zero amount and you're going to be able to KO me anyway. So this doesn't actually matter. I just think it would be kind of... So, okay, so we need actually what? 6 protects in a row. Max Mindstorm gonna come out into the Eternatus. That's a lot of damage. We're gonna need, yeah, like 6 protects in a row. Luckily, there is no more recovery for that Zacian, but if we can force it to run out of Behemoth Blades, which we're probably not going to have be the case either, we can still try. You know, I've gotten triple protects before. We can go for it again, and we have nothing to lose. We're having some fun here, and my commentary is not that good. We're also going to fail, so you know, it is what it is. We're going to get absolutely demolished by this Max Mindstorm, which, you know, in hindsight, running Cosmoem, Eternatus, and Gothitelle was probably a bad idea with so much Calyrex running around. But decisions were made. We probably should have done Yveltal. But overall, I think a solid first battle. We're getting close every time. But let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Zacian Lugia. It is Ditto, Lugia, Cradily, Grimmsnarl, Snorlax, and Zacian. So this is something I think that is doable. I think we can bring Cosmoem here. I think Cosmoem Eternatus is not bad. No, we're going to do it right. We're going to do Cosmoem, Gothitelle, with Lapras and Eternatus, I guess? Or Comfey. Let's do Comfey. Comfey? No, we need damage. There's a Zacian. We can't just sit and do nothing. I could have brought Rillaboom. No, the issue is Behemoth Blade does too much to Rillaboom, man. Otherwise, I would have definitely brought it. But okay, so the plan here is to try and set up Cosmoem as much as we can. Hope that the Lugia, right, is going to attack into me. Let me get the skill swap off once we get a little bit more bulky, as we're going to see Zacian and Grimmsnarl. This is not super terrible. I think the Zacian is going to protect, right? That's my expectation, is the Zacian is going to protect. So I'm going to go for a Cosmic Power here, and then I'm going to go straight for the skill swap onto the Cosmoem. You could, if you so if you double up into Gothitelle, right, that means that your Grimmsnarl is moving after Goth, so we get the skill swap off. I think they're going to protect, right? That makes the most sense to me, of saying, hey, I don't know what you're going to do, so I'm just going to go for a protect. And we're just going to try and get bulky. The issue, though, is that Zacian one-shots Lapras. So that's not helpful. We're going to see the T-Wave come out into the Goth. And so that's unfortunate, right? We got really unlucky with Paralysis last time, and we're hoping not to repeat that this time. As we will see the Behemoth Blade, though, come out into the Goth. So the only thing now is we need to get the skill swap off. Also, interesting to note fact that they didn't one-shot my... what's it called? They didn't one-shot my Gothitelle, right? They didn't bring it down to the Sash, which suggests to me a very, very defensive Zacian. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go for another Cosmic Power here. We're going to try to get the Hypnosis off onto the Zacian. I do expect Zacian to attack into that Cosmoem, and then the Grimmsnarl to finish me off with Spirit Break. But the idea, right, is we're trapping in the Zacian, and we can bring out our Eternatus and just start wasting the PP, right? We've already used one of its PP. We're going to see PowerPoint number 2 come out. And if we can put the Zacian to sleep, it's not the worst position ever, right? Attacking straight into that Cosmoem. We take that very, very well, as we will see the foul play up coming out into the Gothitelle. So Gothitelle going to go down here, but more importantly, right, we do get to set up a second, what's it called? A second Cosmic Power. I wish that there was some way we could have both a Violite as well as, what's it called? A Violite as well as leftovers, but that's not happening without Rillaboom. So now, right, we can bring out Eternatus, and my thought process here is we can start going on the offensive. I think they're going to want to try and KO Cosmoem, but that, like, right, that lets us go for a Flamethrower into the Zacian, which we know cannot switch out. So we do have that going for us, right? We're just trying to get really, really bulky, and we're putting you in a position where you can't really afford, right? You can't afford to ignore Eternatus, right? It's going to put on a ton of damage, and more importantly, right, we've used 2 PP of Behemoth Blade, as we will see the light screen come up. So I think that that's definitely a smart call here, just trying to set up the screens, as we will see Psychic Fangs. So that happened. You know, we were in like a really good position to try and come back from this. I think if they didn't have Psychic Fangs, you know, we would be in a lot better of a position, as we could, you know, survive and do things. Okay, it has Crunch too. So Cosmoem is going to be paralyzed here. I have accepted my fate. Have I accepted my fate? Not really. Yeah, it's just we're gonna lose to the Zacian. We can't do anything to it, so we're gonna run. A little bit unfortunate, but I mean, we're trying to make Cosmoem work, and if we keep losing, we're gonna get low enough on ladder where we eventually will be able to pull it off. So let's just keep rocking and pushing. All right, next battle, and it is Groudon Eternatus. It is Dragonite, Groudon, Eternatus, Tapu Lele with Thunder or Tornadus and a Moltres. So we're gonna try Cosmoem Gothitelle. We're gonna bring a Lapras in the back, and we're gonna bring Rillaboom. So we have to. No, we have damage, right? We have Lapras, we have Rillaboom. Groudon having to use Precipice Blades, right? Never fun. Gothitelle being able to go a little bit fast with that, what's it called? That Hypnosis. Definitely something to consider, but definitely some scary stuff here. I think we need to try to get up a Perish Song. So I think the best way to do that really is to put stuff to sleep. Right? If we can put your big hitter to sleep, say it's a hitter and a support, that should put us in a good position. We're going to see Tapu Lele Eternatus. So okay. Well, okay. Let's think about this, right? I'm going to go for a Protect, and I'm going to go for a Cosmic Power. No, I can. Oh, no. Wait. What is Air Balloon? Is that Eternatus? I think Eternatus has an Air Balloon. I wasn't paying attention. That makes more sense than Tapu Lele. So I might have read that wrong. If I did, that's going to screw everything up. But it does make sense that an Eternatus would have an Air Balloon. Perfect. Okay, that's great, right? We're going to get rid of the Air Balloon. We're going to make it so Eternatus can flinch. We're going to have to take a Moonblast onto the Goth, doing a little bit more than I would have liked, in all honesty. But more importantly, right, we are going to be able to survive another turn. And so now what I think I want to do is I'm going to go for a second Cosmic Power. and I'm gonna go for protect here, just trying to waste a little bit of PP and also make it so Cosmoem, right, is getting a little scary at this point, right? It is now going to be at +2. We can bring out Lapras and try and set up we can try and set up the Parasong, and then we are going to see the Dynamax Cannon perfect going into the Gothitelle, so giving us some longevity there, as Tapu Lele going to reveal the Calm Mind here, so that is definitely something to be concerned about, right? Being able to go boost for boost with Cosmoem. More importantly, right, being able to stack up damage onto my Lapras. So we want to try to set up the Cosmic Power, and then we want to try and get the skill swap off onto the Cosmoem, right? I want my opponent to feel like it's a threat. They don't have a reason to view it as a threat, right? We're just kind of sitting here and getting boosts up. I'm hoping for a second Calm Mind from the Lele, which is not actually helpful, right? Because then you can just one-shot me after, and you're getting up Calm Mind boost. But the nice thing, though, is Rillaboom should still have a very favorable matchup into the Lele, and we can kind of use that to our advantage. I'm glad that the Eternatus does have the Balloon, though, right? And now we're playing some games of what's going to happen. And I think that that's definitely something that's going to work in my favor. The issue, though, is if you... Okay. Wait, this is good. This is kind of good and also not good. We're also faster, important note, than the Lele. We're gonna see a second Calm Mind here. So if we can put we need to put the Lele to sleep. We need the Lele to fall asleep. We need to have it sleep, and because we need to bring out Lapras pretty freely to get off that Parasong. So we're gonna go for Cosmic Power here. We're gonna click a Hypnosis onto the Tapu Lele, because that's gonna be huge here. We could take away Eternatus's pressure, right? This is fine, right? We're going for okay, perfect. We're gonna hit the Hypnosis. This is Lele's guaranteed sleep turn, and we're gonna bring out our we're gonna bring out our Lapras here, as we're just gonna keep continuing to Cosmic Power, right? I don't care about I don't care at all about this Lele. I just need to get the Parasong off, as we can switch out into Lapras, right? I need a 3-turn sleep. If we can get the Parasong off, we're just in incredible shape. This is going to be a little bit scary, though, right? Like, the Eternatus can go for an attack at any point. We're going to see the Dynamax Cannon come out. I'm hoping it's going into the Cosmoem, right? Because of the fact that we have been setting up in your face. It is going to go, unfortunately, into the Lapras, bringing that Lapras below half, as the Lele going to even get the first turn wake here. So everything is not going our way. We are going to lose our Parasong user, which is really not what you want to see. That is the absolute worst case scenario, because now Rillaboom, right, is going to be at a really bad... Okay, let's think about this, right? We can bring out Rillaboom. We can go for the knockout onto the Lele, right? We can knock out the Lele. That was so bad. That double up was huge. I needed a 3-turn sleep. I don't get why I'm not allowed to get it. I'm going for a meme here. We're gonna go for a Cosmic Power. We only can get damage with this Rillaboom, right? We're gonna go for the Grassy Glide. I don't know if we will survive a double up from this Eternatus and Lele. We don't really have a choice here, as Grassy Glide going to come out. Unfortunately, not enough for the KO. This Dynamax Cannon should be doing a really big chunk into my Rillaboom. Probably not. Okay, so not quite enough for the knockout, but this Lele definitely going to be able to finish off my Rillaboom. And right at this point, we have no damage onto anything. So unfortunately, yeah, they made a very, very good call and got the sleep. I was hoping that they would target down into the other slot. I could have stayed in, but yeah, at this point, right, it is not worth playing out. So we're gonna leave this stuff in, just because it's kind of funny to watch me suffer, and also, like, it's still been a short video, right? Because we're running super early. because we really cannot do anything to a lot of these Pokemon. So, like I said, we're getting lower on ladder. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where we can pull it off. And yeah, with that, let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. We don't even need to see the ending here. All right, next battle, and it is Zacian Kyogre. It is Talonflame, Kyogre, Incineroar, Dusclops, a Gastrodon, and a Zacian. We're gonna try the same thing. We do have Lapras, so that's nice, right? We do have access to what's it called? We do have access to Water Absorb for the Kyogre. So the thing we have to be most weary of is everything. This is probably going to be very quick, right? If you lead Talonflame Kyogre, we kind of auto lose. We don't auto lose. We pretty much auto lose. We could, okay, our best case scenario, even though this is not going to happen, is Dusclops with Gastrodon. Because that way, your lead is passive, or Incin. I will take Incin. Incin would be great. Incin lets me be in a position where I can try and set up pretty freely. And so that, yeah, okay, Incin. Give me Incin Dusclops. No, we don't want Dusclops, because Dusclops is Nightshade. That looks like, okay, wait, we're getting Talonflame Dusclops. So this is bad. This is bad for a lot of reasons. The big one being, of course, that Dusclops has access to Nightshade. So I'm going to switch out into the Lapras and go for a fake out onto the Talonflame. Just trying to break through its Gale Wings. We can try and put stuff to sleep. But what's nice, right, is this is a pretty passive lead. And it does give us the chance to go for a Parasong, as Talonflame should not have a great source of damage into either of these Pokemon. So we're in like a pretty good position, I would say. We can go for, right, the Parasong, the Protect, the switch out one. Yeah, we just need to preserve Gothitelle here, right? Gothitelle is going to be really our pin of holding this together. Dusclops can switch out, right? I think it can, because it's a ghost. I don't know how Shadow Tag works. I don't know a lot about how this game works. So that definitely is not going to help us out. We are going to luckily be able to get the fake out, as we will see the Shadow Sneak come out onto the Lapras, right? Just trying to get, I'm guessing, damage onto my Lapras. So I'm going to go for the Parasong here, as well as go for a Hypnosis onto the Talonflame. The fear, right, is a combination of Talonflame and Dusclops being able to one-shot Gothitelle. But if we can put the Talonflame to sleep, right? Okay. We're gonna see the Brave Bird come out, probably going into the Gothitelle. Yep, into the Gothitelle. We take that very well. This suggests to me that you're going for a Shadow Sneak with the Dusclops. And so, right, we're gonna be able to put the Talonflame to sleep. We are going to fire off that Parasong. So that's going to be a really big deal for us, right? And so what we want to... Okay, wait, this is good. This is really good, right? Because now we can go for damage onto the Talonflame. So that's awesome, right? We can go for a super big Hydro Pump onto this Talonflame. We don't want to do that, though. Do we want to do that, though? We don't, because we don't want to let you bring out, like, Zacian. We're going to see the Shadow Sneak, most likely, up into the Gothitelle. Doing way more than I expected. In all honesty, I did not expect to take nearly that much damage from a hit from a Dusclops. This suggests to me that you might be, like, offensive. And so, okay, perfect. We are going to be able to hit this Dusclops, put it to sleep. We do have a guaranteed sleep turn here. And what we can do, which I think is kind of cheeky, right, is we can, okay, we can go for a Hypnosis and another Parasong. Parasong's going to fall to 1. Okay, Parasong falls to 1 this turn. So what we do is okay, it's going to be Slug. It's going to be Slug. We have freeze dry. I mean, we have freeze dry, but I'm gonna go for a Parasong anyway. And I'm gonna go for a skill okay, wait. I'm gonna go for. This is hard. This is actually tricky. We don't need to Parasong, right? We can go for a freeze dry right off the bat onto the slug, and go for a protect with the Gothitelle, right? Okay, yes, because this is gonna bring counts down to 1. Or this brings Dusclops down to 1. This lets us. Okay, yes. This is what we want to do, right? We're gonna see the Gastrodon max here. So probably trying to one-shot my Gothitelle through Protect. I need to hope that the Protect is going to be enough to save us. If that's the case, right, we can pivot out from Gothitelle the next turn into Cosmoem. We don't even need to pivot out, actually. Just going for the Protect. Like I said, Gastrodon is like very not good. So hoping that we can survive one more turn to get rid of the Dusclops, as the Quake going to come out here, most likely, like I said, going into the Gothitelle. Yep, 35, perfect. This is going to bring Perish count down to 1. We do have Rillaboom in the back, right? We should. Do we? Yes, we have Rillaboom in the back. So being able to fire off a big freeze dry here, we love to see that. So yeah, everything has a Perish count of 1. There's only 2 Pokemon left, so I'm going to pivot out into Cosmoem and go for a, what's it called? A Hypnosis onto this Gastrodon, right? And from here we can set up in the face of whatever is in the back, most likely a Zacian. We could see the pivot out into damaging into the the pivot out into damaging the Lapras for fear of freeze dry, right? Like that did a huge chunk of damage, but we're not trying to win with damage. We're trying to win with Parasong, as we will bring out Cosmoem. I do want to max it very, very badly. We're gonna see the Dusclops wake up, Shadow Sneak into the Goth, which is not ideal, right? That means that you will be able to fire off a hit onto my Cosmoem, which is going to be a Quake. We don't like that at all. Okay, wait. This is fine. This is fine. Because your Dusclops is fainting. The Dusclops is going to faint. So we can fire off the Perish Song now, set up the Cosmic Power, and outbulk this Gastrodon. So we're bringing out Lapras, right? Like, there's no way that this Gastrodon is going to do any sort of, like, meaningful damage into my Lapras before I can set up a Parasong. So this Trick Room really coming in clutch here. In the ideal world, we're going to be able to max Cosmoem in order to use Protect as, okay, please tell me you're selecting a Pokemon, and please tell me you're not raging. Please, I need this. I need this so badly. Okay, Incineroar. Incineroar, not what I expected to see. Incineroar is slightly disappointing because it means that we probably are able to pull off the Parasong, and I don't want that. I wanted a Kyogre or a Zacian. It's not fair that when I brought Cosmoem as my restricted, you didn't bring a restricted. All right, well, we're gonna go for the Protect. We're gonna do it anyway, right? We're gonna do it. That's what matters. We're gonna set up the Protect. We should see the Fake Echo out into the Lapras. We're gonna see the Quake come out, most likely into the Lapras. Yep, into the Lapras. Oh, we have to worry about Darkest Lariat on Incineroar, because that's gonna ignore our boosts. Please tell me your Throat Chop. I can deal with Throat Chop. Throat Chop is fine. We're gonna see Darkest Lariat. I hate that. I hate that so much. Cosmoem going to live here. It's Life Orb Incineroar. We're gonna go for the Cosmic Power. We're gonna go for the Perish Song. At this point, right, the game is guaranteed locked up because of the fact that we're guaranteed to put the Gastrodon to, or we're guaranteed to get the Perish Song off. right? Yeah, and at this point, we have Rillaboom in the back. We more than easily can go for a recover. We can go for a max. We have options. Darkest Lariat. My heart hurts. My heart hurts so badly. That crit's actually pretty relevant. It actually is kind of relevant. We can bring out Rillaboom here. Oh, it's fine, right? We have access to Fake Out, and we have Freeze Dry for the Gastrodon. So, yeah, this game is over. Please play it out so I can feel justified. I'm so sad that it was Darkest Lariat, Life Orb, Incineroar. No, we're gonna go for the Protect. They should run. At this point, the game is over. We're gonna actually see okay, so no run. I respect the hustle. We're gonna fire off Lapras, getting the Protect. I mean, we did it. We did. We pulled off a Cosmoem win, but at what cost? At what cost, you ask yourself? And to which I say the ultimate cost. We're going to go for the high horsepower into this Life Orb Incineroar and freeze dry the Gastrodon, because that's going to definitely win us the game. So high horsepower here, and then go for a freeze dry onto the Slug. How sad. We're going to see the Protect. It's going to fail. High horsepower, going to connect. We honestly are probably just going to... Oh, okay, perfect. We don't KO the Instant, which is perfect with me. I need you to not one-shot my... Oh, that was not expect. Okay, I did not expect... Okay, wait. This is bad. This is so bad. Oh, okay, perfect. You faint. This is still bad. This is still very bad. Because the Perish count is on 1. Wait. Oh no. Do we lose? Do we lose? No. No way. No way. We might lose this. No. You're kidding me. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god. Because of the Quake boost. And now we're not... Oh no, we're not quad super effective anymore. We're not getting this KO. We lose. We straight up lose. Okay, wait. No Protect. No Protect. Wait. Okay. I don't think we knock out. Do we knock out? Do we knock out? Please tell me we knock out. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we won with Cosmoem, and we're gonna leave it with that. I'm morbidly curious. What we beat. Dual Wing beat Brave Bird, Tailwind, Flare Blitz. Okay, makes sense. Kyogre. I thought you should have brought it. Incin with a Life Orb. I don't know why you have a Life Orb on this, but I'm not questioning that. Dusclops was surprisingly doing a lot of damage. Okay, Imprison. Interesting. Not relevant, but cool tech. Gastrodon, Sludge Bomb. Interesting. And then Zacian, very defensive. So interesting choice as well. But that's it. We did the thing with the team. So long, Series 12. I'll see you next time in Series 13. And until then, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.